Good evening. So I am just going to record this week's stretch and mobility. We're going to work on back strengthening exercises for a few ladies that have asked for it. So yeah, these exercises are specifically for core and back strengthening. So just to nice gentle movements. So let's get on all fours. And we just warm up a little bit and get the spine moving. So find your center. Those knees are underneath the hips. Those hands are underneath the shoulders. And we're just going to go and do some cat to cow. Okay, so we're going to lift into that cow position. We're going to pull the hips up in the front like we did this morning. And holding it there. And then gently releasing it. Shining your heart forward, looking your gaze forward, and we're dropping the hips and we're lifting that tailbone up, and we're breathing in as we come back and breathing it out. Nice and slow and controlled. Tucking the head in, looking into the tummy, into the groin. And feel that movement happening in your middle back, not just your lower back. Shining your chest forward, pushing the shoulder blades back and down. Breathing in. Breathing out. Let's do one more sequence. And breathing it out. Come back to neutral spine, head in line with the spine. Imagine you could just balance something there on the small of your back. And we're going to slide and glide into opposite arm, opposite leg. Do not drop the head, do not lift the head, just keep it in line. That there's a straight line from the top of your head to the tailbone. Slow it down. Hold it there now. 3, 2, 1, back down. Slow it down. Slide along the mat. Just come up to shoulder height, not too high. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. One more each side with the hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Making sure that you keep that flat back, neutral spine. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and recover. Super well done. We're going to go back. We're going to lie on our tummies now on the mat. That's it. I'm just going to drop my camera so I can see that you can see me. Yeah, brilliant. So I'm going to come onto my front. Super. I'm going to bring my forehead onto the mat. I'm going to bring my arms long. I'm going to send my legs long. I'm going to feel a lift in the front of my pubic bone, that I engage my core, and I'm going to go into a little lift and a little lower. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. And lower. Breathe in and blow out. And bring it back down. Breathing in. Just a small lift off the mat. Pubic bone goes into the mat. My ribs stay connected with the mat. Come back down. Let's do 2 more. Breathing in. And blowing out. Last one. And coming back down. Super well done. So we're going to lift our chest. I'm going to bring my hands here. I'm going to lift my chest. And I'm going to do a double leg curl. So I'm going to bring my legs together. That's it. I'm going to flex my feet. So I'm going to relax my shoulders. That's it. So I'm just pushing into the mat a little bit, lifting up my chest a tiny bit off the mat and holding it there. If you want, just bring one hand on the other, keep your forehead on, if that's enough for you. That's it. If this is enough of a challenge for you, then do this. If you want to bring it up, just bring your hands level with your shoulders and come up and then curl and back down. So I'm going to point when my feet go down and I'm going to flex when my feet come up. Now if you feel that this is agitating your lower back, please bring your hands down, one hand on top of the other, and place your forehead on your hands. Flex on the top, point on the bottom. Flex and point. Flex, double curl. Two legs together. Squeezing the insides of the legs. That's it. I'm going to do a couple more up here. I'm just looking to the top of my mat. Now if that's lower back pressure, you don't want that. So you want to send those shoulder blades down your back. Super. One more. And stretching it out. Well done. We're going to bring our feet hip width apart. We're going to tuck that tailbone or that pubic bone up. Lengthen the lower back. Super. Now I'm going to bring my elbows. I'm going to bring my hands just here. And I'm going to do a little lift and then a side crunch. Left and right. That's it. Super. Let's just do one more each side. And come back down onto the mat and reach. Swimmers are next. So my arms and legs are going to come up off the mat. And I'm going to swim opposite leg, opposite arm. That's it. Keep going. Couple more. 3, 2, 1. Ah, super. Take a break. Let's push back into child's pose. Lengthen the back. Lengthen the hamstrings. Lengthen the arms. Lengthen the lats. Ooh. Super. Okay, we're going to come into that half cobra push up. So I'm going to keep my legs hip width apart. I'm going to bring my hands underneath my shoulders and I'm going to push up and back down. My pubic bone stays on the mat. Breathe in to prepare. Blow out and back down. Nice and slow and controlled. Breathing out. Breathing in. Super. That's it. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Get those shoulders down your back. Long neck. Last one. Ah, super. Push up onto your knees and back into that child's pose. Come up onto your fingertips. Feel that stretch. Left hand moves over on top of the right. Hip bones stay over the heels. Left hand comes back. Right hand comes over on top of the left. And bring that right hand back. Bring them in beside your knees. and rolling up through the spine. Super well done. We're going to come up again onto all fours. We're going to rock back and come forward. Super well done. So what you can do is you can repeat all of those exercises again. To finish, I'm going to come on to my back and I'm going to do a little beetle sequence. So, like the dead bugs, we're going to keep that lower back in the floor and we're going to bring our legs up to tabletop and I'm going to bring my arms wide. So I'm going to bring that opposite, I'm going to bring my arms into a Y shape and I'm going to bring that opposite hand towards the ankle and back down and reach and come up. That's it. So don't come up as high as that, just keep that lower back on the mat. I'm going to bring my hands up a little bit higher. That's it. So that I keep my lower back on the mat. Back up. I'm going to bring those hands overhead and go from here. It. So you're adding in a little oblique work. Super. And you're coming back to tabletop. So this is like an advanced version of the dead bug. And of course you can go to dead bug, which I'm going to do now after the last one. So dead bug is from here, and opposite arm and opposite leg go away. And they come back to center, which we did this morning. That's it. And the idea is that you keep that lower back really, really safe on the mat. And to finish, we're going to hold. We're going to hold and press. One leg away, hold it there for 5, 4. So same arm, same leg, hold. This one is away, and this one is away. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. And the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. Let's go for another set of dead bugs to finish. I'm gonna flex my feet this time. That's it. And one more each side. I'm gonna bring my knees into my chest and give a good little roll side to side, rock side to side. That's it, super well done. And I'm going to come up and I'm going to do a little roll back to finish. Now remember, you can replay this. I'm going to do a little hip tilt just to get my back nice and just rolling off the sit bones, coming back up. And now I'm going to go back down. And then come back up, tuck the chin, rolling up through the spine, sitting up tall. Rolling off those sit bones, rolling down through the spine. Reaching back. Tall. Curl the head or roll the head in. Coming back up. Little tuck back. Last one. Super, well done. So that's your little sequence, little back strengthening. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a couple little side bends, just to stretch it out. I'm going to change the cross of my legs. And please replay this and go back again if you'd like to do another set. If it agitates your lower back, then don't do those exercises. Pick what works for you, and if it works for you, then you can push yourself a little bit more. So we're going to bring our hands down into prayer position. A little back strengthening, core strengthening, stretch and mobility today. Let me know how you get on. Have a super weekend.